Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to Aryan English Medium School Sholapur online teaching session 2020-21. Standard 8 General Science Lesson number 2 Health and Diseases. Today we are going to learn about health and diseases. Do you know what is the meaning of health? Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of any diseases. The meaning of social well-being, positive state of our relationship in society or community. What is diseases? Condition of disturbance in physiological and psychological process of the body is called diseases. Children, do you know the meaning of physiological? Physiological means it is a branch of biology that deals with the normal functions of living organisms and their parts. Types of diseases. You must have heard the names of various diseases like diabetes, common cold, asthma, Down syndrome, heart diseases. As you know children, diabetes means sugar, common cold, cough and cold. Down syndrome is a genetic disorder due to chromosome defect causing intellectual and physical abnormalities. Types of diseases according to duration and according to the reason. According to diseases, that is chronic diseases. According to duration, chronic diseases. Chronic diseases means lifelong diseases. Acute diseases, short duration. According to the reason, that is hereditary diseases and acquired diseases. Now, hereditary diseases are carried from the parents to the offspring. Example, Down syndrome. Acquired diseases, infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. Infectious disease means getting contact very soon. Contaminated, it gets contact from person to person. Example, common cold, flu, dengue. Dengue means children, mosquito lay the eggs into the water there, lock places and thereby population increase. Non-infectious diseases, example diabetes, heart disease. Now what is infectious disease children? Diseases spread through contaminated air, water, food or other vectors such as insects and animals are called as infectious diseases. There are some names of the diseases, pathogens, mode of infection, symptoms, prevention and treatment. There are 4 to 5 diseases. Now we are going to see them. What are the mode of infection? What are the pathogens which carries the diseases and symptoms and how you can prevent from them. First, tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, we also call it as TB. Pathogen, Mycobacterium, that is tuberculosis. Mode of infection, spitting by the patient. The patient, if they spit anywhere, that spread through the air. Prolonged contact with and sharing of the material of the patient. The patient who is suffering from TB should not share the things from the person, and you should not be long time to stay with the person. Symptoms, chronic cough. There is a continuous cough, blood spitting. In the spit there is a blood. Communication difficulty in breathing. The person feels difficulty in breathing. What are the prevention? BCG vaccine, isolation of the patient. You should keep the patient in a safe place. They should not come out or they should not have a contact with other person because it is a contagious disease. And regular medicine should be taken like DOT. Now hepatitis B. Hepatitis children, that is known as jaundice. Hepatitis virus, there are different types A, B, C, D, E. The mode of infection is contaminated water, sharing of needles, blood transfusion. Symptoms, anorexia, yellow urine, general weakness. There is a weakness, vomiting, grey stool, etc. How to prevent this? Drinking boiled water. The first thing, you should boil the water during such epidemic. Proper cleaning of hands. Wash your hands before eating something. When you go for the toilet, every now and then just wash your hands so that the dirt won't enter your stomach. Dysentery, bacteria, virus, amoeba and histolytica. Mode of infection, contaminated food and water. Contaminated food, and these diseases are contaminated through food if the foods are uncovered, and water should be boiled. Symptoms, watery stool, pains in the abdomen. Drinking, now what are the prevention from them? Drinking boiled water, proper storage of food, cover the food, ORS consumption solution. ORS solution means oral rehydration solution. Next is cholera, Vibrio cholerae, that is also a bacteria. Mode of infection, contaminated food and water. Symptoms, vomiting, severe diarrhea, that is cramp in legs. Prevention and treatment, following hygienic practices, avoiding poem, avoiding open places, food, never eat uncovered food, drinking boiled water, vaccination against cholera. You should take vaccination, that is antibiotic against cholera. The last one is typhoid, Salmonella typhi. This is also a bacteria. Mode of infection, contaminated food and water. Symptoms, anorexia, headache, rashes on the abdomen, dysentery, fever up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Prevention, drinking clean water, vaccination, proper disposal of sewage. Now we have seen the diseases which are known as infectious diseases. Now some important diseases of the present day. This is also an infectious diseases. First one is dengue. Children, what is dengue? Mosquito lay the eggs in the waterlogged places and thereby their population increase. Different species of mosquitoes spread to different diseases. Dengue is spread by Aedes aegypti. This is the name of the mosquito. This disease is caused by DEN1, 4 virus belonging to the type flavivirus. The symptoms, acute fever and headache, vomiting, pain in the eye socket is very prominent symptoms. Decrease in the platelets count that may lead to internal hemorrhage. The next one is swine flu. Swine flu, what is the reason of infection of swine flu? Infection for swine flu occurs through pigs and human. Virus of swine flu are spread through secretion of nose, throat and saliva. So whenever you sneeze, you should cover your mouth. Whenever you cough, you should cover your mouth. Whenever you sneeze also, you should cover your nose. And don't spit the saliva here and there. Symptoms of swine flu, difficulty in breathing, sore throat, body pain. Diagnosis of swine flu. For diagnosis of swine flu, liquid from throat of the patient is sent in the laboratory. Diagnostic facilities are available in National Institute of Virology, that is NIV. It is in Pune, and in National Institute of Communicable Disease, that is NICD, that is in Delhi. The first case of swine flu was reported in the Mexico in 2009. Recently, now it is 2020, means 9 years before. Swine flu is caused by the virus influenza A H1N1. Person who came in contact with the pigs and can contract this disease. The next disease is AIDS. AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. This disease is caused by the HIV, that is human immunodeficiency virus. In this disease, victims suffer from various diseases due to progressive weakening and natural immunity. Diagnosis of AIDS can be confirmed without test in the medicine laboratory. So, diagnosis of AIDS cannot be confirmed without the test in medical laboratory. You have to do the medical laboratory. You won't find the symptoms directly. ELISA test is used for its proper diagnosis. Symptoms of AIDS are present specific, but there is no cure, but it is treatable with medicine. Do you understand, children? Now always remember, AIDS does not occur due to the touching and sharing the food with HIV infected person or by nursing the HIV patient. Our behavior with HIV infected person must be normal. The next one is rabies. This is a viral disease, children. It occurs due to the bite of the infected dog, cat, rabbit, monkey, etc. Virus enter the brain via neurons. Hydrophobia is one of the important symptoms of these diseases. In this case, the victim shows extreme fear for water. Rabies is fatal disease. However, fatality can be prevented by timely vaccination before one set of symptoms. Symptoms starts to appear within 90 to 175 days of the dog bites. Now, these rabies are caused due to dogs, rabbit, monkey bite. If they bite, rabies occurs. And what does the patient do? It has a high fever plus the fever is about 90 to 175 days. That is, fever is up to 2 to 12 weeks. Symptoms: extravagation in the behavior and hydrophobia. Hydrophobia means as soon as you see the water, you get frightened. Till now we have seen infectious diseases, children. Did you all understand? I hope you all understood. Now we'll come to non-infectious diseases. Now what is called non-infectious diseases? Diseases which do not occur through infection and the body contact are called as non-infectious diseases. Okay? So the first one is cancer. Uncontrolled and abnormal cell growth is called as cancer. Group or lumps of cancerous cells is called as malignant tumor. Cancer can be occurred in various organs like lungs, mouth, tongue, stomach, breast, uterus, skin and tissue like blood. So what are the reason of consumption of cancer? What happens? Consumption of tobacco, using of tobacco, gutka, smoking, alcoholism, lack of fiber content means fruits and leafy vegetables. Continuously you should eat fruits and vegetables. You should not, if there is lack of this fiber content, you may have a cancer. In food, excessive consumption of junk food. Never use like pizza, burger. Don't use frequently. These are some of the many possible reasons. It may be also hereditary characters that may be carried from the parents to the children. What are the symptoms of this cancer? Chronic cough, horror voice, the voice changes, difficulty in the solving, incurable scare on inflammation, lumps in the breast, गाठ म्हणतो ना आपण, that is known as lumps in the breast, unexplained weight loss, the weight get lost. The next disease is diabetes. The hormone insulin produced in pancreas control the level of the sugar glucose in the blood. What is diabetes? What is the diabetes? The hormone insulin produced in the pancreas control the level of the sugar glucose in the blood. If insulin is secreted in low quantity, glucose level cannot be controlled. This disorder is called as diabetes. Now what are the symptoms, children? The symptoms which cannot be ignored. Frequently urination at night, increased obesity or weight loss. Reason for diabetes: hereditary, it may be hereditary, obesity, lack of physical exercise, mental stress. So every time you should have physical exercise. Don't take any tension, don't take stress, don't give stress to your brain. Okay, children. Now next we will go to, now India has largest number of diabetes patients in the world. At present, approximately 7 crore diabetes patients are present in the country. Next is heart diseases. Now what is called heart disease, children? You will have heard so many times that the heart, there is a pain in the heart. Sometimes you have heard that a person died due to heart attack. So why does heart disease occur? Efficiency of the heart diseases due to decreased blood supply and thereby oxygen and nutrients supplied to the heart muscles. Due to this, heart has to perform more work that leads to stress on it. So what is the work of the heart? It has more work. So you don't need to be there be a stress on it. This may cause heart attack. If someone has heart attack, immediately consult to the doctor and treatment is necessary. One should not ignore the symptoms. Severe chest pain. If you have severe chest pain, you should consult the doctor soon. Pain in the shoulders, neck and arms, cramps in the hands, uneasiness, tremors. Now, reason of heart attack. Some alcoholism, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, lack of physical exercise, hereditary, mental stress, anger, anxiety. These are the reason of the heart attack. Next, always remember, each diseases have specific scientific reason. Diseases do not occur due to diving curse or hating by anyone. Diseases can be cured by proper medical treatment and not by chanting mantras or performing magic tricks. So these all are old tricks. So the grandparents or someone, the people who are old, these are all superstition things. You should never believe on the such thing. Next is, these were all non-infectious diseases. Now we are going to see what happens when we misuse of the medicines. Sometimes some people take medicine without prescription of doctor. Overdose of medicine may affect our body. Example, overdose of painkillers and may damage the nervous system, etc. system, liver. Overdose of antibiotic may lead to nausea, stomach ache, dysentery, rashes, white patches on the tongue, etc. So you see, children, many of the people, what they do it, if they have a headache or small things, they just don't go to the doctor. They use the medicines which is already present in the house. Next is generic medicine. Generic medicines are also known as general medicines. These are manufactured and distributed without any patent. These medicines are at par in the quantity with branded medicine. Production cost of this medicine is very low due to fewer expenses on research, as their formula is readily available. So these are the generic medicines as we do it at home. Just now I said, if you have headache, of your stomach pain or fever, you don't go to the doctor. Whatever medicines are present in your house, you use that. Next is lifestyle and diseases. Lifestyle includes the daily routine and the type of food. Nowadays, habits like staying in bed till late morning and going to bed at late night, frequently changes in the meal time, lack of physical exercise, consumption of junk food, etc. have been increased due to this. Such people are getting sick frequently. What we do, children, we are doing the same thing. What do? You don't go to bed early. You'll watch TV till late night, get up late, and all the things, breakfast, lunch, everything goes on late. So there is no exercise as you all a whole day with the TV and the phone. So these are the reasons of the obesity. This increases. You'll have junk food. You like eating burger, pizza, and all such things. So these have been increased. Due to this, people are getting frequently sick. If frequently of becoming sick to be lowered, people should follow the right lifestyle. It must include sufficient sleep, right food, yogasana, pranayams, and physical exercise. Physical exercise should also be as per one's own capacity. Pranayams and yogasana should be performed under the expert supervision. See the video of the pranayams and yogasana. The vaccination. Vaccination is important to prevent the infectious diseases. Collect the vaccination schedule chart from the nearby clinic and study. This was the lesson. I hope you all understood. Thank you, children. Be safe, stay home and be safe. Thank you.